Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be another series, Steele B versus Steele A. So, third series of the day of the finals today. So, this should be the semis, right before the big one coming up after this. But stay tuned for more as we're seeing now, as this series goes down, Steele B versus Steele A. And here we are getting into the next map.
Yeah, glad to be back. Steele A on the attack, Steele B on the defense. Silverdar comes in, just gonna fall off that. Doesn't get scanned at all.
Shots going down towards A short as we're seeing Killjoy.
Oh, the deagle. The high damage comes out. Steele A getting 2 picks on A site. Flash comes through, looking backside, gets paranoid from his own teammate, unfortunately. Stunning spawn. They're just taking the fight to him. Just going all over the place. Mr. Face Stealer, not able to get many, but does get 2 though.
Steele A with the first round, 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, just looked like Steele A just kind of ran through them at A. So they got 2 picks, and that was all she wrote pretty much. I mean, other than that, they just took the fight to them. The only thing that was unfortunate for Steele B is that the Omen blind just came through and blinded that Viper backside. I think if that Viper isn't blind, they get more than 1.
Here we go into the second round as Steele A has already have the upper hand so far into this map, and they bought up and they're working their way towards A again. They're seeing some strong pushes from the side of the team. As we're seeing Vise working his way towards the site. Is he going to be able to spot? Yes, he spots the Viper. Is he going to take it down? Yes, Viper gets taken down as well as the Killjoy. So now 5v3 and Spike has been planted. It is all up to these guys to do what they can to be able to retake this. Tough retake. I mean, Jet is very low in HP, but it's still going to be tough retake, especially when you're only on pistols and the other team has Spectres and eco weapons. Sage unfortunately misses up her orb and hits outside of the map. B's taking down the Jet, and as we're seeing one by one going down on Steele B, it is all up to the Sage.
Mr. Face Stealer
what
again.
Can Sage do? She gets 1. Can she get another?
Gets
yes,
2,
she
3.
gets 3. She has a weapon. She doesn't even know. She just picked up a weapon. Unfortunately, gets taken down and finished off by Rashadi. Almost a flawless by Steele A, but great job to be able to eco the way out of that. But
yeah, well, Mr. Face Stealer able to get 3 after that. You know, basically after that round ended, it was just that's good because if they didn't get that, I mean, their eco for Steele A is just it's hurting. I mean, it would have been nice for them to stay alive, but I mean, just getting 3 right there is so huge for the economy. But
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Steele B is going to be able to fight this back now. So now they're going to be able to buy up. I'm not too sure fully, but this should be an actual buy round for both sides as we're seeing Steele A working their way towards C again. Looks like a strong C push. Breach stun going off to delay the attackers. As we see Jet just turns away right when they start pushing up. Aftershock going up, flashes going up, but gets taken down.
Does get traded.
Trades going by both sides, but Beef with the double takes down 2 on the A side. So now Spike is being planted. It is in favor of the defenders at the moment. Sova working his way towards the back, making sure that the flank is covered off as we're seeing Rashadi getting a little aggressive, trying to get a pick or 2 before he pushes out. Beef with the pick on the garage.
So there's only one
Sova,
left.
who's C long, but gets finished off by the Viper on the flank, and Steele B with their first round on the board.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty clean retake by Steele B, even though they did lose the site pretty quickly. Beef able to get whatever. He was able to get 2. Able to get 2 headshots, so.
Yeah, great round from them.
Just clean.
Definitely. Very clean indeed. I have to get Mr. Clean or something to clean it up even more.
Yeah.
Make sure it's nice and bright and shiny.
Steele A looking towards C possibly is the Viper wall on A is just pretty strong. I think they're playing Killjoy and Viper on A, so it's a very strong duo.
Ooh, the Jet.
Ooh, you're dumb. He's trying to get 1.
And it's
even two,
all up
but
to her.
yeah, it gets
She's all alone.
aftershocked out,
Aftershock pushes her,
dashes, the
forces
dart's
her
on
having
him,
to
though.
come out.
Breaks the
Sova dart spots her. She updrafts. I'm not too sure what that updraft was. I think she was just trying to avoid the aftershock and paranoia, but it wasn't enough.
I don't think they know Breach
First
is
pick
close
onto
on the site.
Vi's
Oh,
KNG. He goes
they get
down.
two.
But trade's going down for both
There
sides.
we
It is
go.
all up to the KJ on the Steel A side right now. She has the spike, and all she has is a Guardian to work with, so this is going to be tough to be able to fight it out as everybody from both sides are just swarming her and pinching her from both sides. Gets taken down. Still B, tying it up 2-2.
Yeah, we're going to have a close game here, I think. I mean, both these teams pretty evenly matched. You know, Steele being the #1 ranked high school in San Antonio right now. I mean, the A team is a varsity, and the B team is just, you know, like the junior varsity, I guess you could call them. So they probably play a lot against each other, so I think they know how each other play, and I think we'll see a close match here.
We're definitely going to be seeing some ults coming out soon.
Battle of the Steels.
Who can take a game off each other? Let's see.
Looks like a split push. Looks like everybody on the attacker side is looking on the lanes except for A. Looks like a slow mid push. Now is already pushed up close garage. Your Dumb gets the first pick on Beast. So great pick from her. That was on C long. So now they're gonna work their way towards middle area as we see
the knives
Jet
coming
pops her
out.
daggers, but isn't able to tag up the other Jet. So it's just a slow push. I think they're just trying to play picks at the moment, just trying to see if anybody of the guys can be baited out from the defenders. See if anybody of them's gonna get greedy. They just won 2 rounds in a row. You're just trying to bait them out as much as you can to get that free pick. Get that free pick. You can work your way towards site.
I thought they might have had a read towards A because they're kind of moving towards there, but I mean, they still have Viper and Killjoy both there. I mean, it's kind of hard to take A when they're just sitting there like that. Oh, his gun!
Oh,
yeah,
no.
so they dropped his gun. But the
was
Molly's
close
useful,
call.
delaying the push. 30 seconds left in the round. I mean, they're
Ooh, the
looking
Jet.
like they're going
This
towards
Jet's
C.
gonna be brutal in the window. Look at that.
Oh,
Takes down
nice.
Beef. Now Jet is gonna work her way towards the back of site.
Two
She
bullets
has
left
a
in that
sheriff. Already used up all her daggers. Now she's gonna hold it down. The spike is gonna be planted 4-3, and they're just gonna play post plant. Seba tying it up 3-3,
with one.
but Zim
Zim gets
training
one.
out Seba and take it down.
Reaches
Seba
1 HP
as
though.
they spot one garage. Let's go see what Your Dumb is gonna do if he's gonna Ferrari peek this or try to make anything different. Ooh, with the wall bang from the Viper. Double with the Viper. What a way to clean it up from Steel B. Wow, what a way to come back onto that site and retake that site.
Yeah, I mean, it also helps that, you know, 2 of the players are 1 HP too. I mean, span through the box, good things will happen most of the time. But, I mean, I kind of see the way that Steel A was trying to play that. They were just trying to get some damage done, you know, before the actual retake came on, and then they couldn't find anything, so.
You miss the shots you don't take.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's just shoot those walls, man. There's a lot of paper within walls in this game. You got to take advantage sometimes.
Yeah, and it looks like Steel B has been farming ult orbs. I mean, we're already 5 rounds in, and we have 3 ults there. We have Breach, Jet, and Sage ult. Those are huge ults, so.
Very smart from them.
Yeah.
Now they've taken the lead 3-2, so great way to bring it back. And like we said earlier, that buy round ended up paying off, but we're seeing a big, good aggression going towards the middle. Sage wall going off to delay, but the wall gets destroyed instantly. So that's the only downside with the Sage walls, is now she has no wall to work with. And now she's all trapped all alone on B. Her team is just now rotating as the Viper's coming out,
There you go,
but is able
Viper's
to
pit.
take down Vise.
Shotty gets the trade, though. Still haven't made their way all the way on site yet. They're just kind of chilling in mid.
Sova drone going out.
See if you can find anything.
He's low in HP as well, so that could be very, very scary scenario for him if he's the last one alive on the Steel A and Spike is planted. So far, it looks like Steel B is just kind of waiting to see if anyone's getting greedy and pushing. It's kind of hard to retake the site, but Omen Smoke going out to stop the cross from looking over them. Rashadi pushing down deep. He's already back window. He gets the headshot on Beef. It's a 2v2. They have sight. All they have to do is plant. 30 seconds left on the clock. Viper gets greedy, pushes through the smoke, gets taken down. It is all up to Your Dumb in a 1-on-2.
They know he's flanked. They have a good idea.
She has daggers as well. She wants to pop it. And she has dash and an updraft and 2 smokes. So she has a lot of util to work with. This could be very difficult, especially like we said earlier. The Sova is low on HP, but gets tagged up in the head. Stunned off. Dashes out of there. Got to be careful. Oh, the Sova ult going up, but Rashad getting the headshot on her.
Yeah, I mean, that was just clean post plant coming out from Steele A. So, I mean, that's rough if you're a Steele B fan. I mean, you had you had a chance. The Sova was 1 HP, but, I mean, unfortunate that he was just playing his ult there. I mean, it was a good use of his ult, but just unfortunate. I mean, it looks like Steele A is playing it as a really solid team right now. I mean, they had the ult mid, they ulted the Jet, which forced her to either swing or back up even more or swing left, and Rashadi was already there.
Yep.
Left, so.
I'm liking this aggression already from Steele A as we seeing the TPs and the bunny hops coming down, pushing towards A short. Jet is all alone, A long. But look, the lurk from Sova going towards garage. Might catch the breach off guard with all the action going down towards A. Killjoy ult going off to delay the attackers. As we see Beast getting that pick on garage, like I said earlier, is going to push back towards the back of B. Gets another one, but traded out by the Sage. So it is a 4v3 and still A favored in this round so far. Rez goes up. Seba's back into the game, tying it up 4-4.
Oh.
Viper with a good hold, but not much you can really do. You're all alone.
He's coming fast. Rashadi's there close.
Yep. Is going to headshot.
Killjoy.
Yep. And then Sage walking up towards heaven. It's going to be a hard retake from Still B, but the daggers come out from the Jet, so this should be interesting if she's going to end up updrafting and trying to get a headshot or a pick from up above.
Look what Steele A is already setting up for. They set up for a crossfire, and they have the Omen for the blind.
This is such a great hold from the Still B side. Look at that.
Dead.
All the shots aligned up onto the Sage. It is all up to your dumb. In a 1-on-3. Daggers have been out. Her dash is already gone. Can she get one? No. Gets taken down.
Yeah, I mean, Steele A looking good. I mean, both teams actually looking good. It's a pretty close score line, 4-3. I think if I'm Still B, maybe pull out an op or get a little aggressive. They haven't shown much aggression at all. I mean, they've been peeking, but they haven't been like pushing or being aggressive at all. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of difficult because Steel A has been doing a really good job at playing for picks. They've been holding it down in like the different angles. Like we saw in the last round, that Sova lurk really changed up that entire round. He got 2 picks just pushing through garage all alone. But Seba already getting the first blood onto the Steel A attacking site. He's going to back off. Knows that he should not fight that. So a lot of damage being taken down. She's going to back off. Vise is already pushed up onto site as we're seeing the Viper reposition herself onto heaven.
You're dumb gets another one though. He's charging in CT. He's walking in a crossfire. This is there you go. Nice.
Spike has been planted. Rashadi pushed up again. Close. Perfect. He's always positioning himself in these amazing scenarios. Now it's a 2v3 as we're seeing Face Stealer getting a pick onto Zim. So now ties it up to a 2v2. But it is planted towards the defenders right now. So Viper ult going up. Ooh, not able to take down Rashadi, but Face Stealer trades it out. It is all up to Jet and Sage in this one-on-one situation. What can happen? Sage is already half HP. Jet dash going up into the sky. Nothing much is doing. She fakes a defuse. Ooh, they're running back and they're putting a ring around the Rosie, around the boxes, but it's just not enough for Sage to be able to take him down. Attackers win another round, 5-3.
Yeah, once again, Steel A just a dominant post plant. I mean, they got him down, but it's just playing around that mid site, you know, like that box, especially in a 1v1, it's just almost nearly impossible. I mean, unless you walk up on someone, but then again, you just don't have that much time. They wasted a lot of time with their util and stuff, but yeah, once again,
this could be a very scary round for Steel B because they should be they're having a force buy on this round. This is a very big round for them because if they lose this round, Steel is going to have a lot of momentum going into the rest of this first half.
Going to run it out.
This is a big hold if they can hold it. So far, they've just been going A. I'm liking this lurk push from Steel B side on Jet, already working her way towards spawn. Viper ult going up. They should be able to get a free plant. Seba had to back off. is able to see the breach, takes down breach as we're seeing round after round going through the smoke, but Seba gets stunned off by the Killjoy ult and taken down.
Huge.
That Killjoy ult was everything to solidify the round. It is now a 3v2. Defenders still have the advantage as we see Viper taking down Beast, but Spike is down.
There you go.
And they just weren't able to plant. Still B coming out 4-5, bringing it back. Huge round from them. Huge round.
Yeah, no, I think the turning point in that round was the Killjoy ult. I mean, that ult, it detained 2 of them, and that was only 2 guys on site. They find out where they are, they kill them, they're dead. I mean, it's just A site right there for free. And then the retake could have been better, but I think, I mean, they still got the job done, right? I mean, they won the round, but I think the retake could have been a lot cleaner.
Rashadi absolutely on fire right now, 15-5, doing so much for the team already. He's just doing such a good job repositioning himself in all these areas to get picks. He's always at a good angle where the enemy would not expect him to be. He pushes up, and he's such a good aggression from the breach. But as we're seeing right now, Your Dumb gets the first pick on Zim, so Steele B 5-4. They should be able to plant on Steele A because they have sight, so Spike has been planted.
Seba gets taken down. Rashadi's still on one.
The Rashadi just absolutely on fire. Absolute menace. Just keeps showing all this confidence to just keep pushing out. Is going to back off finally now because he just got 2 picks. He's going to wait for his team to help him out. Intel going up. Paranoia going up. It is all up to Viper. Everybody gets taken down on the Still B side. Ooh, tough round from Still B. You might have to save if you're Viper in this scenario.
Yeah, it'd be kind of tough to get out of this because you already know that most of them are probably towards CT, so because Neo, he's gonna get out of there, and
he might be able to get a pick on Jet if he catches him off. Nah, not enough. Yeah, gets out of time. He's gonna save the Vandal as we're going into the next round.
I mean,
Still A holding it down. I'm shocked that Still A were able to do that because it didn't look like it was going their way, but what really changed it again is Rashadi. He's pushing up. He's posting. He's positioning himself up deep back towards the back of sight so he can get 2 picks. He'll back off, wait for his team for the util, and then they'll all work each other out in the crossfire. One person's holding one angle, another person's holding another, and it makes it so hard on the defenders to retake the site after that point.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, just the way they play the post plant. They have a crossfire. They have Omen Hell. He already has his blind out. I mean, if they see anyone swing out, they blind him, and then he's just it's a guaranteed frag.
Yep, I think Killjoy just messed up her molly right there, so unfortunate. Ooh, I don't think they realize that there's one on top of the box, but Vise checked it out, takes him down. Rashadi takes him down. Oh no!
Fall damage.
Oh no, the fall damage being taken down from the Sage. Poor Sage. It is all up to these two, and as we're seeing one after another, this might be a flawless round on Steele A as they're bringing themselves back into this game. They're not going down without a fight, but Steele Beef, or Tallest Beef with the triple, absolutely keeping his team
still winnable.
Involved into this round.
Silva has all
big eco, but still
yeah.
unable to hold it down. 4-7, Steele A's favor.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it hurts their eco. I mean, that stun was a nice stun. It, you know, gave him 3 frags. But Steele A, they still got money in the bank, so they're not really worried about their eco too much, especially this being the last round. Could see an 8-4, honestly, or, you know, a 5-7 wouldn't really be that bad. But once again, Steele A, dude, take the advantage either way.
Yep, and then Mr. Face Stealer as the Battle Sage right now on Steele B side. I mean, if you're on the defenders, you got to start popping your ults if you can. Yeah, here we go, Saba popping the KJ ult. We got daggers and Sova ults going up at the same time. I think Sova should have saved his ult because it might pay off later on, but now with the kill through the smoke on Seba, what a great pick from him. So brings it down to a 5v4. Steele A have the advantage right now in the post plant. Beef and 2 other people are going to be posted up in a garage, so this should be very interesting as the res goes down from the Sage, bringing back Seba, but KNG taking him down as we see trade after trade after trade, but Steele A still are in favor to win this round. on the post plant, as we're seeing Viper as the last hope on the flank, gets absolutely domed to the head, and that is the first half of this game.
Yeah, I mean, still B, they try to gamble stack towards A because that's where Steele A like to go, but they gamble stacked A, didn't work out. I think that Sova ult was perfect. They got the bomb down, and they forced the Killjoy to use her ult there, but that Sova ult was good to use because, I mean, they had a good enough post plant. They had flank covered, they had mostly everything covered, so. Rashadi, 21-6 in 1 half.
Hard carry. Breach hard carry. I never would have thought Breach be hard carry.
Let's see what he can do.
He's so good with his flashes. I mean, if you can set up the stun and flash and then just coordinate with your team, you can absolutely just destroy the whole team. Nobody will get in his way. As we're seeing right now, the stun's coming off.
Goodbye.
Great aggression from KNG. Way to get that first blood, keep themselves into the momentum of this second half for the pistol round. So she bought that Sheriff. She's going to back off now. As we're kind of seeing like a split push from the Steele B team. I'm not too sure if they want to go back to C, as we see most of the guys on Steele A already have fully rotated. So we're going to see how this rest of the round's going to play out.
Yes, B's trying to get a pick outside garage. That's a very tight angle to be holding with a pistol. As look, they're all grouping up. Wait, Spike is so late. It's so far behind. Almost, it feels like. 2 towards A. They're already looking to play retake, possibly.
Breach stun going up to clear out the site. Jet is posted
stunned.
up. Can she get one? Yep, she gets a double. Can she get a triple? Ooh, gets tagged up into the head.
Yeah.
Finished off by the Sage. It is all up to her in a 1-on-4. Not much you can do. And the first pistol round in the second half going to Steele A. Wow. The second pistol round, I apologize.
Yeah. I mean, Steele A, their Jet, I forgot the name, but she's definitely popping off, hitting heads, and I think that's what it's about, at least this game. I mean, you saw him push down mid, already got a pick. I think, you know, really pushing and attacking as defenders is.
I'm not too sure what's going on the Steele B side, because they had the momentum earlier, but it just seems to be falling apart in the past couple rounds. I'm not too sure if they're just not like working well together. There's some miscommunication, or just maybe they're just not winning the trades that they need to compared to Steele A's, because a lot of the rounds looks like they're winning a lot of the gunfights, but the problem is they'll end up getting traded out by a double or a triple, like a big play from the Steele A team. So Steele B, they just need to be able to stay on top of it and not get traded out after getting 1 or 2 picks, and just be able to play together. Get that site down, get that spike planted, and be able to take control of the round on the post plant.
Yeah, Vice King's in a interesting spot here on top of the box.
Ooh, no-scoped her in the head, but she's probably going to heal herself and get out of there.
Beast trying to find one. Does hit him twice, though. He's just going to go straight for plant, just for
Got
eco
dinked to the head, but still going to plant the spike. Is going to force it, but not enough time to plant it, as now pushes up and gets the one-tap on the Classic. It is all up to Sage, as the rest of the team has fallen apart on B, and Steele A still holding it together, 10-4. Wow, what a way to keep themselves into this first game.
Yeah, it looks like Steele A is just running away with it now. I thought we were gonna have a close game in the first couple of rounds, but Steele A just stealing the show right now. I mean, that's just what it is. 10-4. If I'm still B, I think if I lose this gun round, I take a timeout, time to, you know, mentally reset and go over some new like strategies or game plans.
What do you do if you're on B, still B right now? Like, how do you come back from this? Oh man.
I mean, oh man, that's just not what you want to do.
Just falling apart one by one.
Yeah,
But the trades are going out.
Yeah.
Steele A is still on top right now, but Steele B trying to hold themselves together. This is a big round win because they bought. KJ gets tagged up, almost finished off by the breach, but just not enough damage to finish it off. As we're seeing, both are cornered into the back of the site, but Beef wall bangs the player through the wall. As we see Viper getting another one, so big round if Steele B can clean this up. But I don't know if they know. Omen's posted up right here in the smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, now with the kill. On a beef, it is
1v1.
up to Viper. She has no help,
There you
but
go.
able to close it out. Still B finally getting a round win in the second half. Oh,
And
after
that
it
was
looked
a
like
very
so many
shaky
rounds.
round. That was very shaky. I think I'm just gonna say it. I think that players' egos kind of get in the way of things, and I think that your dumb try to force that kill, but there's another player on C, right? He's probably rotated towards garage, so I mean, just for him to chase that kill, I mean, he didn't really hit him down that low. He was probably what, like 60-something HP, and I think chasing that kill was just not it, which almost costed them.
Yep,
But-
not enough damage. It's not worth it sometimes. Just play with your team. I mean, it's the only way to come back, and that's what Steele that's exactly what they did. So it's just got to keep doing that. It's what's working. As we're seeing Beast bringing out the Omen, gets the wall bang on the Sage. Check his PC. That was pretty sketchy, but big play from him after he gets the double pick at the beginning of the round. Is he going to get a third? No, gets domed to the head by your dumb. Yeah, needs to slow him down. He's on fire, absolutely, with that Odin.
I wonder if you're done. We'll see the mid push.
Oh, no, Rashadi again
always in
positioning himself perfectly. And look at him already. He gets a double.
Gets two.
And still B, what was looking like they were finally bringing themselves back is falling apart very quickly as we see still A just showing their dominant form of aggression.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's on Viper once again. He's getting aftershocked, and yeah, that's just rough.
Ooh, the teabag coming out from the KJ.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh.
Oh, no. The BM.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if he'll get fined for that.
I don't know if they'll be able to pay the fine there in high school. Yeah, but it looks like a little bit of mental games possibly coming out from Steele A.
Yeah, Rashadi absolutely on fire. 27-7. He's playing it like it's a ranked game right now.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, he just has all the confidence in the world. I mean,
Beast.
rightfully so.
And Beast is posted up in garage with an Odin. But it looks like a strong C push from the Steel B side. So let's see what now is going to be able to do. He's going to back off, but this Omen, it would have been deadly, but Mr. Face Stealer with a one tap to the head. Can he get two? No. Rashadi pushes up, gets the trade. You're dumb, does some damage to him. He has to back off. They should be able to get a free sight planted. Breach hole going out from the defenders, so they're going to do what they can to kind of delay this post plant and end this round a lot quicker. As now gets the first one, gets a double. He's going to post up. Stuns going out. She's going to stick the spike. I think she's going to be able to stick it and get a nice defuse as every member on the team goes down one by one. Still A, still dominant and showing their way that they want to win this first game. 12-5 already in the first game.
Yeah, I mean, match point already. Didn't think it'd be this quick. But I think it'd be a lot closer game. I mean, we see the mind games coming out from Steel A, and maybe that has an effect on Steel B, but it looks like Steel A's just retakes are just so good. I mean, that's all.
Yep. And I think
That's all
Beast
it
is going to
boils
wait
down
for
to.
a wall bang right here with the Odin.
Here we go.
But
nothing.
KJ didn't line up in time. KNG with the op, misses the shot, has to back off, but gets shot in the head by the dagger as your dumb is getting super aggressive now. He doesn't want to lose this game. He's pushing up. He's making sure his teammates can plant this spike. KJ turret spots him, but it's all right. Doesn't do enough damage. As we see KJ getting a molly kill, as we're seeing two more members falling down on Steel B, as we see a third member falling down. Steel A bringing themselves back into this round. What was looking like Steel B was going to solidify the round after the spike planted isn't working out in their favor. Rashadi here on the flank. Is he going to kill Killj? Yep. Going to get her through the smoke. It is all up to Breach to keep themselves in this map. Gets one, gets a double. Can he get the triple? Spike is being stuck. Now can he get it?
He got it!
He clutches it out, and he keeps his team back into this game.
Wow,
Keeps
I
his
thought
team
that was
alive.
GG. He gets 1v4, or it was a 1v3. Able to get all three of them and the diffuser last second. Wow.
No, that was like point. That was a point something second.
Yeah, no,
What was it, 10th of a second or something?
this might give Steel B some motivation and some fire in them. Hopefully they can gain momentum off this. Hopefully, as you see, Rashadi 29 and 8. Just another Odin
the
whopping.
Odin.
No.
I'm shocked he keeps buying the
Odin.
Odin.
Rashadi again. Gets one of it instantly traded, but the rest comes
going
out.
up, yep.
There you go.
Seba
Vice
gets
gets one
trying
on
to help his team out,
on
but it
Vice
wasn't
King.
enough. Seba
Using
popping the
using
KJ
the
ult out. Still be so
Staring
far
through
in favor of
sight.
this round. Wall bangs to Sova, has to back off as we're seeing the spike being planted at the moment from the Steel B team. So Steel A, they're going to have to try to find their way to work themselves back onto the site as now gets the first pick on the You're Dumb finally. But your
Face Stealers.
Face Stealer with the
Getting
Sheriff,
close to the
absolutely menaced with it, is
There
one
you
tapping
go.
everybody to the head, and it is all up to the KJ in this 1-on-4 and has to defuse the spike as well. Isn't enough. Zim gets the first one, gets flashed out. What can he do? Is going to check towards the back of the site. Will he spot the Sage? Will he spot the Sage? No, he doesn't spot the Sage. Sage cleans it up, gets a 3K with the Sheriff. What a great round from him.
I don't know if he's playing stretched or not, but I mean,
He's hitting his
kind of
shots.
saw the gun poking out, but
That's the battle stage we're talking about.
yeah, 100%. I mean, still be able to get at least one round, at least 2 rounds. So hopefully this is a change of something new. I mean, they do have to get a decent amount of rounds in a row just to at least tie it and go to overtime.
Yep.
but-
I mean, if Steel B is going to have a chance to come back to this game, now is the time. The 7-12 so far, they've won the past couple of rounds. Huge clutch earlier by Beef. So we're going to see how the rest of this game is going to go. So far, it's getting a little bit closer. So hopefully, Steel A doesn't let it slip away.
It's You're Dumb. He's already up on site.
Yep.
Smokes off the
TNG
CT.
doesn't spot anybody. Has to back off. But
They're
from
gonna
all
play
the
retake.
util, as Sage has found a way to plant the spike in the perfect spot, is it going to get taken down by the Sova
Well,
ult? So big ult from the Sovas. So that should help Steel A be able to work themselves into the site. But You're Dumb is posted up in a
One.
great angle right here. Is he going to get
It's
a double? Is he
2
going to
and
get a
3.
triple? Is he going to get a quad? No. Gets taken down by Beast. It is a 3v2. It is a great way to be plus put up. But Beast with the wall bang on the ace short. As we're seeing the breach stun going up to stop the diffuser and Viper cleaning it up, getting a double, and keeping themselves into this game.
Still be within 4 rounds of going into overtime. This is getting very interesting now. I mean, still be, they had that momentum, like I said. I mean, they're going off of it. They have Breach ult, Viper ult, so I wouldn't be surprised to see both of them being used in action. Especially as soon as Steel A tries to retake, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Breach ult comes out. They might just save the Breach ult for the either the post plan or at least to get on site.
Yep. And it looks like a strong mid push from Still B again. Beast. Oh man, this could be scary if he gets a good timing as
Looks
the
like
jet.
pieces of wear,
The
nice.
jet jumps down from the top of B site. Doesn't get anything, but as we're seeing trades going down from both teams. What a shot from
goodbye.
Beast. Wow, 3v3. Spike has been planted towards B. Now is going to TP up onto the site in his smoke. Beast with the flank. Zim with the shot.
Could this be
And it's
it?
all up to Sage in a
1v3.
1v3 to keep his team alive. The spike is being diffused.
Oh.
Gets a double. Can he stop the spike being diffused? Can he? Can he? Can he?
Yo!
He can! Wow!
Oh my god. What are we watching?
Mr.
Again.
Face Stealer with the 1v3 clutch, keeping his team
This is-
alive. 9-12. Wow.
This is unreal.
In the first time out, going from Steel A. Wow.
I mean, this is unreal. I mean, this has already happened twice. where he stops.
Twice with the diffuse.
Yeah.
Being super close.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, that's gotta be hard on Steel A because they're that close to at least winning this round, but they can't go on to the
I
next
can't believe
match.
what's
just
happening
yet.
right now.
Yeah.
Man, Steel B's probably pumped right now. They're just getting all hyped up. Still A, I'd be. Ooh, they're probably getting a little worried, man. You gotta find a way to close it. You don't want to go to OT.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
And they're
Still
probably
B,
they're probably rough on Eco. That's probably why they called the timeout.
Still B is just, they're finding their groove. Finally. I mean, it took them most of the game, but they're finding their groove now. So
No, they're winning their
game.
clutches. They're winning their doubles. They're getting their. They're starting to play together again,
yeah,
just like the beginning of the game.
yeah. All right, let's see what kind of buy both these teams will have. It looks like they're grouping up towards A. Steel B does like that A site. They have.
They only have 1A this time. They don't have 2.
They got 1A. It's only Killjoy. Jet.
Unless Jet changes up her
looking
mind.
Don't know what Jet's
I think
doing.
they're just waiting to hear some noise, but yeah, I think they heard some. Yep, they're already starting to rotate towards A. Yep, they already know.
Yeah.
And still B, they're trying to get on the site. They're trying to play off the U2, so I'm curious if they're going to fake it A and maybe rotate.
Nope.
Because, nope, they're not. They're going on to the site. Breach will go out. Vise KNG with the first pick off of Heaven onto Breach. So there goes the stuns and the flashes as the Sova
shock
darts are
dart.
going up to delay the spike and do damage towards the Sage. As we're seeing the defenders coming out.
You guys are traded.
Viper ult going up to apply pressure towards Steel A. This is all up to this 2v3 situation as we see You're Dumb getting a pick through the smoke. Vice KNG just ran right by the... Oh, no! Oh, no, KNG! You can't make that up. He ran right by the Jet. So now it is a 2v1 as we see the Viper finishing off now in the smoke as Steel B are holding themselves into this game.
They're holding on by a thread. I mean, a thread. I mean, still B. They still got that fire. They're still going off that momentum. I don't know what timeout, Steel A took, but they were pretty close. I think it's just the ult, the Viper ult that made
That
the
Viper ult
difference.
saved everything because it was a 2v4 and all they had to do was just find the Viper. But the Viper,
Yeah, that was
unfortunate
unlucky.
timing of the of Kanji and the Viper meeting each other in the scenario
Viper
through the
ult, yeah,
smoke,
that's
and
just
so they
rough.
were able to finish off the round right there. Wow, well played from Still B. Now it's looking a little rough now for Still A. I don't know if they're buying this round. I think they're on eco, but the daggers do come out from the Jet on Steel A side. They have 2 ults to work with on Steel B, so it looks like they're slowing down the pace a little bit on the attacking side. So they're just trying to bait out anybody, trying to see if anybody's going to get greedy or push out. But I think after losing that many rounds in a row, I don't think they're going to be pushing anymore anytime soon.
Yeah, it looks like Still B is just trying to find a pick. I mean, they only got a minute left in the round, and
Just melt the clock, try to eat it.
Steel A is on eco, but You're Dumb is pushing up. Decides to fall back. Looks like they're gonna try to take Garage. That stun doesn't really do anything.
Seba.
Oh,
Ooh, now
goes back for the
Here's them
orb.
taking the orb. Oh,
Here we
They
go.
gotta check
Does
the
he
corner.
clear
Check
him?
the corner.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's letting him
Oh my
up.
goodness now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness now. Oh, almost gets a
Get
double,
to-
but
there you
Rashadi
go.
helping him out. It's a 3v3 as trades are going down from both scenes, but You're Dumb with the huge double from the Garage push.
The knives. This could
KNG
save.
Gets
This could
tagged
save
up,
Steel
has
A.
to back off as we're seeing a
Oh,
res
the ult
coming out
comes
from
in.
the Sage,
Yeah, no.
and Still B
impossible.
have miraculously brought themselves back into the game.
Wait.
But the spike has been dropped as we're
Oh,
seeing 2
yeah.
more going down on the Steel A side from the Sage. Is absolute terror from Mr. Face Stealer. Wow. 11 to 12. I never would have thought this would happen.
I mean, this is crazy. I mean, both teams are playing well
31
now.
and 13 from Rashadi and 24-19 from Mr. Face Stealer. Absolute these guys are crazy.
Yeah, Still B still riding that momentum wave. Steel A just, I mean, they have a lot of ults for retake. Still B only has 1
Ooh,
for post
this
plant.
operator could be deadly on C as they're
Posted
slowly working their way. They got to be careful. They got to be careful. And she's alone on C. Keep in mind that. The rest of the team is posted up on B and A.
What a tight angle.
I know.
Your reaction time's gotta be like, I don't know.
She
something
dashed
crazy.
out of
Oh, they're
there.
selling a fake.
Oh, no.
They're selling a
They fell
fake.
for the fake, yeah. And look at this, a free site for Steel B
Yeah,
to be able to
look at
plant.
that.
Oh, this is not looking good if you're on the Steel A side.
Wow. Last round fake. See if it holds true. Jets in a
Aftershock
good
delaying the spike,
position.
and
Looks
now
like they're all gonna play post.
they're just gonna play post plant. Yep. And
That's
I
all
like
they're
this.
gonna
I
do.
like this. I like how Jet is on the box with the operator. I don't think Kanji's a rare,
Oh,
but
Beast
Beast
gets one.
wall bangs her through the wall somehow. And Still A are working their way on site. They have the numbers. They're gonna defuse. Stuns are going out.
No.
Breach stun going up. Oh no. Still B. You gotta peek. You gotta peek. You gotta peek. And it's just
There it
not
is.
enough. Steal A.
Steele A.
What was looking like it was a worry game for them. I've been able to close it out right at the end.
Yeah,
Great team.
100%. I mean, Steele B, they looked pretty good as the match goes on. I mean, they had the first last second defuse, and that's what changed them. And then they had the second one. That was crazy. I don't know how they got two like last second clutches, but I mean, Steele A, they played perfect retakes, you know, perfect post plants. So I think the better team definitely won.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it was a close game all around towards the end there. I think what really happened with the Still B team is they ended up coming out with the clutches. So there was just so many scenarios where, like, they almost shouldn't have won, but they ended up winning anyway. So it was just very beneficial for them to hold it on to that game. So props to them for bringing it back. I mean, they were down how many rounds? They were probably down. It was like 5-12 at one point, 6-12.
Yeah, I think it was 5-12.
Yeah,
And they brought it back.
It's hard to bring it back as it is, but there was just so many scenarios that worked out in their favor, like we saw earlier with the spike being diffused super close, like twice.
Yeah.
The 1v3 clutches between Beef and Mr. Face Stealer, I mean, absolutely just trying to keep their team in the game. Almost went to OT at the end right there, and it was looking like they were going to go to OT, but Steele A were able to come on top. That breach ult was everything, and that's the only downside is once the Jet got taken down first by Beast with that Odin, it kind of just solidified the round.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, it's just Steele A, or excuse me, Steele B. They had multiple impactful rounds where one of their players at least got like 3 or 4 and just were able to
Like A would have totally swiped. Oh,
That's us. All right, we've switched casters. My ear looks so strange. Let me grab the other one. There we go. No, both of them are. It's just straight on. Okay, so hi, my name is John Zombies Moses, and I'm here with.
my name's Lyra or Ethan.
Yeah. So I've been helping out with production today. My mouth opens so weirdly. I'm noticing it on screen. But I've been helping out with production today. I've been running cameras. Super happy about that. And now we have Steele A versus Steele B on map 2. Let's see lineups. You want to catch B or A first?
I would say always Icebox you go A first round push.
So let's see. Steele B, their lineup currently, we've got a Breach, Killjoy, Jet, Sage, and Viper. Steele A, we've got a, well, almost identical comp swapping out the Breach for a KO.
Which I think is a better choice in my opinion.
And I'm a Breach guy on Icebox, so we're going to fight on that one.
Yeah, Breach is always good. I've personally been playing Breach recently myself, just because like I've realized like he's just kind of like, I feel like he's kind of overpowered a little bit in my opinion.
And
his flashes are just so good.
His pick rate's so low for no reason too.
I also main KO.
Oh yeah,
So-
initiators are fun.
I play Jet and KO. Those are my two. I don't know. I love KO. I
Alright, let's see
think
if we can
KO
get
is
this
so good
right.
on this map, especially for Russian A site. It's just so useful.
Nice shot from your dumb onto Vice King there. Vice King swapping up the roles was on Jet last time. Now they're on Silva, and that's a nice 3K from your dumb there. Got a couple cleanups, and now we got Killjoy left in a 1v2. On the Steele A side. Not quite able to take it. Oh, I didn't even see the Breach. 1v3, excuse me. Health on that Sage is so low, I thought they're full.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even see that either.
Wish I could mute this for a second. I gotta clear my throat. It's not gonna work out. It's gonna have to suffer as I keep talking for the next 20 minutes here. Well, hopefully more than 20. Hopefully this match lasts as long as the last one did.
Still be, they're just such an aggressive team. It's like you really have to make sure you win your gunfights against them. So if you don't, they're gonna pick you off. Especially if you peek mid.
100%. They're both scary teams. Like these are both teams that have been working together.
They're both great teams. Actually, I would have done the B team if I didn't play Rocket League.
That's how it is sometimes. How'd your Rocket League games go?
Oh, we won.
Nice. That's nice.
We're going
Congrats.
for like this freestyle stuff.
Makes sense. Fair enough. I mean, hey, when you're dominating anyways, you might as well play around.
Wonder if anyone's gonna peek. It's like swing peek mid to B. I'd assume they would go B here.
Everyone just takes
They're really
it.
spread out though. It's kind of tough to choose.
Yeah, the one thing that's throwing me on this round especially is that giant Viper wall in mid. Usually you'd see that saved for either an A take or a B take and just have an orb here holding presence for the take, but still on pistols, I mean, you don't really have anything to waste per se.
Yeah, it's a good idea to throw it mid in this only, like really mainly in this scenario, just to get the B site.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, because they know if the mid peaks will be, they're probably gonna.
Yeah, and speaking of those mid peaks, you got 2 from Taylor's Beef, able to take 2, 3 on that third one. Now it's down to Killjoy once again. Seba in a 1v5 situation now. Kind of just surrounded by the entire enemy team. Zim, not Zeba. Watching the wrong Killjoy.
I'm pretty sure Zim is, or he also was known as like Oxy.
Oxy, okay.
OxyClean. That's my buddy Noel.
Got you. Yeah. And I can imagine in the Valorant scene having the same name as a professional player is a little bit rough.
Yeah, a little rough.
I know that I get that sometimes with my gamer tag being zombies. People will try to shorten it to zoms, and I'll say, no, don't affiliate me, please.
Yeah,
I can use my smokes and get kills. Thank you. But there's just, you're gonna get mistaken if your name is even similar. So yeah, I can see why the swap. Ooh, good early damage down on there, Seba.
And try to play a little more aggressive up front. They know they're just gonna rush site.
A little bit of a slow rush here coming in. I like this perspective, running that wall up. Able to really see how much space that this wall takes away from the defenders here. You got Seba stuck on the other side of it, and really attackers have everything on their side.
There's a nice plan up top there. I low-key forgot to call out. But I think
ooh, beautiful peek on Rashadi on Seba there. Love to see quick peeks like that get really rewarded. Doesn't happen too often, but it's really a good showcase of how crosshair placement wins these games. Now it comes into the slow, methodical post plant from the attacker side. The classic Icebox 3-agent meta of post plants.
you just have with that Viper wall. I mean, it's so deadly. You have to push out,
Yeah.
or else they're just gonna buy time for the bomb. It's such a tough scenario for B team here.
Yeah. And at this point, they just have to use that wall to get out. I mean, there's really no time to retake this, especially if they can't get more than one pick and they fall 1, 2, 3. Beastin now able to take him out.
Such a clean push.
Nice. Nice clean. What are your thoughts on Icebox leaving rotation next patch?
That's happening? Oh
That's
my
happening.
god,
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Yeah, so Bind is coming back in with the new changes, and it's replacing
Oh,
Icebox
yeah, that's
in
right.
the competitive scene as of next act.
Dude, Icebox is such a like essential comp map in my opinion. Like I hope I get Icebox when I play.
I hope for the exact opposite. This map, like, I mean, look at the team comp here. This map is usually, especially in professional play, really boring to watch. The same general comp happens every time without much change.
It doesn't have a lot of options.
Yeah, because the map doesn't lend itself to options. You'll see Sage Wall, Viper Wall, Sova Dart will go back site, and the plant happens, and then you play post. And a lot of other maps have some variety there, and I think that comes down to the map design itself. So I really hope that as it's out of rotation, that they'll be able to fix some of this stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot they could do.
Oh,
especially right here in this scenario.
Yeah.
It's just a
One,
tough spot.
beautiful on Beast. Yeah, just so much rough geometry.
Like there's just so many open areas to get shot from. It's really tough.
Yeah, because B site's hard to take, and then A site's hard to take for the opposite reason. B site just has one giant channel, and A site's got too many angles.
I don't even know how they would fix that, to be honest.
I've had one idea. You take right side rafters, you just make it a slope instead that goes behind nest.
That's a good idea.
That way there's no upper lower 50-50 you have to take while peeking belt into the A site. You just take the one angle, and you don't have to deal with that. There's some stuff at B, but it's a lot harder with how they built it without remaking it entirely.
Kind of surprised with the fast A push.
Unlucky jump.
They're
on
usually
there.
not the type to be like super aggressive.
But hey, I mean, they know each other too well.
Especially these two teams.
You gotta jump up on something weird. Nice stun coming in there. I see 2 hit on 410. Not able to move a step further.
Double Viper Wall.
Perfectly
Can't see
intersecting too.
So much util being thrown down.
Perfectly perpendicular Viper Walls. Love to see it. Now we're in a 5v2 situation, not in favor of Steele B right now, as now we have Talus going for any weapon he can save on this flank. I think he'll be able to maybe get one here, maybe one.
I would almost, just get the one pick and then just get out of
Get
there.
on out of there, yeah. Oh, but a second one's a greeting for him.
I don't think it's private let him. I think he's gonna keep going.
He'll get out if he can. Ooh, rough spot to reload. I don't even know Econ. Is this even worth it for him to go for this, or does he need that gun more than he needs the kills? It might be a kill situation there. They're still even on matches, still even on rounds. That might have been a good one to take guns off.
Because right now, what they probably can't pull by now. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I can't see all of them. But usually they're, especially after, so like, usually you force after the third round. So I mean, yeah, they can kind of like, they can buy this round.
Yeah, this round should be perfectly fine for them.
Say if it was last round, then I would say safe.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely safe. Really dependent.
And I've noticed recently, Vise has been playing Sova. I've never seen Vise play Sova.
Yeah, I thought that was
now.
interesting seeing
He
that happen on
always
this
usually,
map.
I usually am play Fade, or now plays Fade. It's a really interesting swap.
He's got a lot of utility on a lot of the maps that they have shown themselves in this series. I mean, you don't want to take Fade necessarily over Sova, especially on Icebox.
Yeah, Sova I feel like he's been super like underused to like I feel like recently. Like I've seen him so much now, and he's so deadly if you use him right.
Speaking of deadly, we got a flank coming in on Viper, looking to just absolutely push through this flank right into their breach ult too. Ooh, Jet not quite able to take on Rashadi.
Last
2v3
player
situation.
standing.
Oh jeez, you gotta get out of there. Probably rotate through
Yeah,
mid.
this one's a save for sure. Especially after
Just play for picks.
losing that last one. Yeah, just hold what you can. Hey,
Oh, well, they roll.
two to spike.
That's a good plan. I would imagine an A push this round. Mix it up. They probably should play 2. Probably play 2A, especially on defense. That Viper wall going horizontal. Like I feel like it's like it just cuts off like their vision.
Yeah, it's a very interesting wall. Like, it stops them from getting into the site itself, but by that point, they're already in the site. And it doesn't stop the vision over 410 either. They didn't quite get it on top of that to block that vision.
Wow, full
Very
B
one
push.
direction.
Exact opposite of what I thought was gonna happen. It'll do the same thing. They're gonna wall that, can't get through, plant,
Yep.
and they just play. That Viper
Play
wall
that
that they
post
have
plant.
is crazy. It's just you have to beat them to it. Like you gotta play more than one at B site. Is it once they get to that point? Oh,
It just becomes nigh on impossible to take it back.
yeah. It's like playing retake on B site is just almost impossible, especially if they have what they have right now.
And I think that's, again, that's my main gripe with this map as a whole, is just playing the map any way other than perfectly optimally is really difficult. So playing especially just random ranked,
Yeah.
so hard.
Viper's gotta isolate those 1v1s this round.
Speaking of which, they're good at it. Slicing the pie, not quite able to get their second slice. As another round goes in the direction of Steele A. Really showing the power of that Viper wall, Sage wall, Sova Dirt, post plant meta.
That's a long term. They gotta switch it up. These guys switch it up. Like they gotta have. I would honestly say they throw Sage on B, and probably I wouldn't say Viper totally. I would say just Sage and Killjoy. Oh yeah, they are. They're fully setting up there. Pre-wall.
I could see it, but it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, he's gonna go down after a little while if they wait too long.
Beast in the perfect position to get a kill there. Under your dumb. Love that. Love it. We got some more action looking to happen a little bit up towards mid. We've got Viper and this Killjoy closing in on each other here, passing like ships in the night, but you're going to get a kill in the back of the head. Love to see those one on each side.
Beast is going on site, like not even. He just knows that he's going to win those gunfights. He's super confident in playstyle.
They've got access to both sites right now.
Killjoy
This is
does
really
have all here. If they decide to do the same thing they've been doing for B, it'd
Or
be
they bring them
huge.
back to A. I thought of this information they would have peeked towards the other site, but it looks like they're going to use it just to push everyone towards the A site. Sage in the back lane, able to take 2, beautiful too. I think they're going to be able to take this Viper if the Viper doesn't flank around. Going to be Beast now going on the Ace.
Beast
and
with
they're
the
able to take
ace.
it.
Wow. No, I'm saying Beast just played super confident that round. He just was so. He just knew he was going to win those gunfights. Wonder if. So now that rotation, fake basically not a fake B, but like you're thinking they're gonna go B, and that rotation through mid, it's just tough, especially if you util dump on B. It's just, you have to keep like, gotta keep so much. You gotta keep them like with you. You can't make sure they leave your site.
100%. You got to keep tabs on every player.
And then they always go for a flank, but this flank doesn't seem to be working out.
They got to be a bit faster on it, because I've seen it. I've seen it happening. That Viper's been pushing through, but it hasn't quite been able to capitalize on what they need it to. There's that early stage wall we were thinking
Wall
of
that we're
earlier.
talking
Yeah.
about. See, that's what I was saying. It just breaks. They're just gonna break it right away. It doesn't really stop them. It's just kind of like something you shoot. You have to peek them when they're through.
Yes, 100%. And with how this site is structured, it's really difficult to do that.
Yeah, you gotta play up top. I just don't know. I don't remember what it's called. I wish I knew.
Top nest is
Yeah, Nets right
closest
there.
thing
That
I'd call
Jet's
it.
playing. Like, you gotta be there, or else it's like you're not gonna be able to pick them up if you do the safety wall. That is. Need to know.
Oh, beautiful flank from now. Able to take one, looking at a second, but they've got some more attention on the 2,
Dude,
3.
wow,
Love
now.
it, love it. One more back in the Snowman. They're able to take them fully out for a 7th round on this attacker side. I can never tell if this is an attacker or a defender-sided map. I think it just depends on who makes the mistakes first.
I personally think it's defender side, at least for A site.
Mm-hmm.
B site, I mean, it could really go either way, but the way that the comp that Steele A has, it's so good for B site. It's almost unretakeable.
Mm-hmm.
They play their cards right.
Yeah, especially with that KO. If they can keep that KO alive, just being able to hold their abilities off for 13 seconds or whatever it is, that's enough to win a round.
Especially right now, they have KO ult.
And they
Sage
look
is playing B. Sage can't wall. It's like they'd be able to run right in.
Sage gets 2 on the attack there. Only their Sage left alive on the B site. They're gonna get taken out as well. 1 enemy remaining now on the Steel B side. Viper, their flank major, stuck in a 1v5.
He's just with this confidence. He's so confident. He just knows. That's such a good way. Being confident in your ability to aim is always so vital, in my opinion. Because if you're playing scared and you're like shaking, you know, Beast he just knows.
Unfazed.
I actually really haven't, like, at least for me, I feel like I don't ever get Sage in my ranked games, like, ever.
It's very rare.
Like, I feel like Sage is so good.
Yeah, and I know that currently her pick rate is really inflated by low elo, and I feel like that is unfair to her because the main part of her kit is not supposed to be that heal.
It's supposed to be her wall.
Yeah, doesn't get realized at the elos it needs to be.
Spike down A.
It's like, heal me, instead of like, use your wall.
Hey, put the wall here, slow here, stall them for 20 seconds. It's crazy the amount of just stalling potential she has. And it gets used on Icebox. It really does.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Is there a pocket for him? There might be a tiny pocket for that KO
tiny
there.
little pocket right there.
Might be just enough to hide him. Now's in a really good spot here as well, just hiding in there. Ultimate KJ is going to be able to take an out.
Enemy remaining.
Jumping into the help there. Now is able to take 2 right after Mr. Face Stealer takes 2 off of him. Make it for 2-9 Steal A.
Last round in the
I don't
half.
know if you noticed the amount of work he put in. That knife he's using, he specifically put that knife in like Viper.
That's so cruel. I love it.
I want that sheriff so bad. It's such a nice sheriff.
It's the.
I don't even know what it's called, but I know
They gotta pull it out again. I can see it. I want to say it's the one from the League of Legends collaboration for Arcane.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Yeah, it's the Arcane sheriff.
Yeah, limited time. It's the one limited time bundle I didn't buy. I regret it ever since. Saber getting some damage in, but not quite able to outrun Rashadi as Rashadi runs into their backline, running straight through the Viper wall into Sage. Not quite able to take him out though.
Viper ult goes down.
And Viper ult is fully out. Is that taking over all of Kitchen? It is from Defender side, but it's not taking out the one spot they needed to, right where that plant is. Love that ult, but not quite big enough. As Vice King kills his own teammate with the shock dart. Unfortunate location, time, and place. As now we have the lone Viper left alone. Not quite able to capitalize off of their monstrous Viper ult.
You almost want a Viper ult like
Switching
from
sides.
like corner nets.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of good spots. If you're attacking and you're able to get that ult down, it's almost unwinnable for defenders. But for defenders, I mean, you saw it there. They locked a pocket where the attackers could just plant it for free, and you can't defend it as Viper in that situation.
Because you can't see from no man either.
Yeah.
They need to switch it up. I feel like especially right now. If maybe Sage, the way they're working on defense right now, especially if they get Sage on A, you could easily wall up. They're easy on the site, especially where they normally plan a default.
100%. Yeah, you want to block off those chokes wherever you can, because you've got like what 3 lanes pretty much going into the A site. You've got left side 410, right side 410, and right over 410. You can take out one of those, focusing the other 2 is a lot easier on this map. Beautiful shot from Vice King, playing the jet spot. Shoddy, another kill traded out by Mr. Face Stealer, almost right away.
Looks like Beast is probably gonna go for the flank. Here we go. Classic versus 2 ghosts.
It's doable, definitely doable, just not today. Does have Killjoy back down to 24 HP though. Which is not going to be enough to survive that headshot from Vice King. Vice King's now kind of alone here on the A site in a 1v2. Able to take 1, focus towards the second. They've got location, they've got numbers, they've got knowledge. Then what they don't have is the shot. You've got number 1, Hayless, left alone in a 1v2. That 3 ghosts on the floor? I think so.
Halo knows he's there. I don't
And I
think
think
he even expected flank.
Zim's
He's not
doing
gonna
his
take the
job.
flank.
Yeah, he's getting all the information he needs for now to just take him out. Now 2-11 favor of Steele A.
Steele A just got such a strong defense, like defensive side. They don't have any duelists. I mean, I don't know. I think it's KO. He's not really a duelist, but I mean, he's got a flash. But their comp is just, their defense is gonna be crazy. Be really hard to take, as I feel like anyway.
Yeah, it does feel like the attacking side here might be lacking in some of the same ways that Steele A was, succeeding. Like obviously that Sova Dart, not having it on this map, again, like I was saying, playing unoptimally is detrimental to your setups. You really need that information in that backline, and you can't get it the same way with Breach and with Jet there as your replacements. Full B push, able to take one, able to take two, three. Now it's a 3v1 favor of Steele A. Killjoy left alive in the backline, but not able to really do anything without any shots left in there. Spectre.
Match point.
Look at that scoreboard. Rough game all around, but I mean it happens. This is the curse of the map. But if they turn it around, this is the way to repeat the pattern. At 10 rounds from here, possible, doable. We've seen it happen in VCT.
It's so possible. They gotta start. They're when they rush together, everyone's like the other team. They gotta isolate. It's so hard to isolate on this map.
Yeah.
You can't push them. You only push from like 2 angles max. That's what I think right now. Like,
Careful.
push with this.
And you've got to
But
really,
just gonna hold him down.
you've got to really abuse your Breach there if you're planning on using him over a Sova or a KO here on this map. You really have to take advantage of the fact that the enemy team is not allowed to peek certain angles. Does not seem to be the case that they've realized that yet. Speaking of which, ooh, we got some backline support, not quite being able to capitalize over it. 3 on 2, favor of Steele A. And already information is out. They can get these rotations going off. Don't know if there's enough time to beat them there. I don't know if if Steele A's got the info enough to rotate fully. There we go. Yeah, starting to slowly make their way across the map. They've got those calls coming in from KJ now. And hey, they're on the other side of the map.
Oh, I don't have wall yet. That's right.
Now we're in a rough post-plant situation. We got no Viper mollies here, no Killjoy mollies here. If they still have it, the only thing they've got is an aftershock in their own bodies to throw at it. Makes it really difficult to hold this post-plant, especially with no forward sight, but it doesn't really matter. They're still taking shots, they're still taking hits. 1v2, both low, able to take one.
Oh, very winnable.
But the last one's right behind him for the knife. And that's what a way to lose a series. What a way to win a series. Steele A 13-2, 2-0.
I knew he was gonna do that. Like, as soon as he pulled out the knife, I was like, oh man.
The one big thing I noticed about these teams while watching them in game one is they obviously know each other.
Yeah,
very
they
well,
know
right?
each other.
There's a lot of banter. There's a lot of like anti-strats that they know what the other team is going to do.
It's just so tough, especially when you when you can't get those gunfights. Like you're not winning those gunfights. It's just so tough.
Incredibly. And then of course, like, you know which maps they want to play, you know which maps they don't want to play, and it's really hard to give them maps that neither of you want to play.
I don't think they wanted to play Icebox.
No.
I don't think they wanted to.
And I think we found out why. I think we found out exactly why neither of them really would have wanted to play that one.
So what? Steele moves on to
Steele A
Castec?
will move on to face Castec A in the finals here. I think that's finals now.
Yeah,
if
that's
I'm not
definitely
mistaken.
finals.
Yeah.
Because there was Steele A, Steele B, and then there's Castec and Mustangs.
No, Mustangs were not able to make it out of their qualifying round.
Okay.
Yeah, they faced off against Castec A in their elimination round.
Okay. Yeah. It was,
So Castec A advanced on that one. I'm trying to remember what the other semi is that was happening at this time, but
yeah. Right. Well, yeah, that was a pretty. Icebox is so tough.
it's a
Such a
tough map.
map.
It's better than it was on release, and it's better than it was the patch after they changed it the second time. So it's gotten better,
Yeah.
but it's still in such in my opinion, it should have been swapped for Breeze for the map that was moved out to Fix. Until I see what the Breeze changes are, I think Icebox should have been that one.
Was it Split that went out and then came back?
Yeah, Split went out, came back, and now it's going to be Bind that comes back. And then next probably will be Breeze, and they'll give Icebox some time on the bench. Unfortunate for the sponsor that made the bar over in Brazil for him, though. I don't know if I can mention them by name, but unfortunate for them that is the case, that they build an Icebox bar and then Icebox gets removed from the map pool the next patch.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
But,
so I don't know if you saw, but what I've been seeing is actually they're playing Pearl. So they're not Pearl, they play Harbor on Icebox.
yes, I have been seeing a lot of that as well.
Because Harbor is the least played agent in Valorant.
Currently, I believe that is the case. Is that?
The wave.
I love it. 2. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna head out here. It's been a great one map. My throat is absolutely killing me on this, unfortunately. But there he goes.
Yeah, well,
This
finals
guy.
is right around the corner. It'll be a really, really interesting game. It's
Yeah.
so tough though.
We're gonna give it a couple minutes between here. Give it a couple minutes for teams to get settled, get their map picks in, and we will
All right, see
be
you
seeing
guys
you in
there.
finals.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
both of us should be.